Hello Imagine Travelverse, welcome back to Imagine Travel 24/7. Today we are going to be trying to answer the question, is Colombia a good place to travel right now for tourism? I think the best way to answer that is to go downtown, walk around a little bit, eat some food, talk to some people if they're willing to be filmed, and just get the vibe for this city, and we can kind of extrapolate that to the country to see if this is a good place to travel at the moment. So come with me and let's go downtown and see if we can't get some answers. Hello, welcome back to Imagine Travel 24/7. I'm Sam, and today we have a little bit of a shorter episode, but nonetheless super important, because today we're gonna go over some of the impacts that the most terrible tragedy of our generation has had on travel and tourism here in Colombia. There are still some lasting impacts, even though the worst of the worst has been past us. So we're gonna walk through some of those things today. Right now in this moment, I am not wearing a mask because I'm sitting down at a restaurant and drinking a beer. But as soon as I get up from this table and start to walk through the streets of downtown, I will need to put my mask on. And this is normal for the entire country. Things have returned to normal here in Colombia. The streets are lively, the restaurants are open, the hotels are full, and the people are full of energy and life. So here we are in the streets of downtown Villavicencio, and you can see pretty much everything is available. In the beginning of the video, we sat down and we drank a beer in a restaurant. I walked through the streets and ate a sandwich, and now we're just walking through the streets because we need to go buy some things for our cat. And everything is back to normal, and there's nothing really that I need to do different in this moment because of coronavirus that I did before. Only wear this mask, which is perfectly okay. As we walk through the city, you can see that the streets are alive, and we're able to eat our favorite sandwich and drink some beer as we walk down the street. There's nothing better to me than going downtown, exploring the culture, trying to speak the language, and eating the local street food. This is my favorite part about living abroad. And as you can see here in Colombia, everything is open. You can go and do your shopping, you can buy whatever you need, you can go and get whatever services you need, notaries, banks, doctors, hospitals, everything is open, and the energy is back. And it's an amazing thing, and it makes me very happy to see this. So, in the spirit of that, the spirit of energy, and the spirit of getting back to normal, cheers.
Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone.
The people here in Colombia are so friendly, and they just want to have a good time with you. And check out what these friends here have given me. It's called zapote? Zapote. It's super delicious. It's kind of like a peach and an apricot and a squash mixed together. I can't explain it. And these guys are so friendly, and they just want to share their country and their experience with me. So thank you very much. It's Daniela. Halen, thank you very much for your friendship and this delicious fruit. And cheers to you guys. We'll see you on YouTube. So I'm just walking down the street reflecting on the friendship that we made here in the streets of Villavicencio, and this delicious zapote that came my way because of 4 very friendly Colombians that wanted to share their culture and their wonderful fruit with me. This is what Colombia is about. This is why you want to visit this country, because the people here in Colombia are so friendly. And this is just one small example of the friendship and the love that I have experienced here in this country. And believe me, this fruit is absolutely delicious, and the people here in Colombia are so friendly that they will just share it with you when you start to talk with them. So cheers to my new friends from downtown Villavicencio. Thanks for coming along with us on our journey through downtown. I hope you were able to pick up a little bit on the vibe that there is in this country right now. As you can see, there's a lot of energy, and not a whole lot has held back the Colombian people from returning to normal life. Right now, tourism is relatively open for this country. There are few restrictions, and right now, at the moment of recording this video, visitors from the US do not need a negative PCR test to come here as a tourist. I am aware that we have some viewers from India, and travelers from India are required to present a negative PCR test at the airport when they travel to this country for tourism. Other than that, there's only one other requirement, and that is that there are 2 apps you need to download on your phone before you travel to this country. The first one is called Corona app. And this is a very simple, non-intrusive app that just asks about your symptoms of coronavirus and your recent travel history. The second app is called Check MIG, M-I-G, like migration. And this asks you some basic migration questions that you would always normally be asked at any port of entry. But this just helps speed the process along because, as you know, things in customs and immigration at this moment are a little bit slowed down because of what's going on. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please give it a like. It really helps our videos be available to more people on YouTube. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe so that you can be the first person to know about the newest Imagine Travel content, and you can be involved in some of the prizes and the giveaways that we're going to be having later on. As always, wherever you are in this magnificent world, remember to keep smiling, keep traveling, and we'll see you next week on Imagine Travel 24/7. Ciao. So I met another friend here named Elkin. I was walking down the street and he reminded me that my bag was open.